And off to a nice mild start this morning in the Treasure Valley, mid to upper 60s for current temperatures. Twin Falls even warmer at 74. McCall now 55. Stanley has dropped to 46, but for a little while, Stanley, which was at 50 in the last hour, was warmer than Baker City, and that's because the leading edge of this cold front is starting to make its way into Idaho, but warmer air ahead of the front, cooler air behind it. So 47 Baker City, Spokane, and Moscow right now both at 50, Seattle 54, Portland at 53. The cooler air right here, all the warmer air ahead of that front. Pocatello's a little cooler this morning, but kind of an anomaly there at 54. Salt Lake City 74, Vegas at 88. Now we start off mild this morning, but once the sun comes out and a northwesterly breeze picks up, that wind is what will keep the temperatures in check as this cooler air mass starts to move in. So 102 yesterday in Boise, but only upper 80s expected, maybe low 90s in a couple areas of the valley for today. Doppler is quiet as it's very dry outside. Maybe a few clouds this morning. There were a few sprinkles as well in northern Nevada, but most of those kind of fizzling out before ever really making their way into the Gem State. So things looking good as we start off the work week. Certainly the best outdoor weather for today, as it won't be scorching hot outside, and some of that heat does return as we hit the middle and end of the week. And that's because high pressure right now is centered off to our west, right over the eastern Pacific. But once that high pressure builds in to the northwest, that's when we really draw in that very hot desert air from the southwest. So that's when highs get back into the upper 90s. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday look like the three warmest days this week. They'll be slightly cool off, but only a couple degrees by this weekend. So here's our setup today. Dry cold front moves through the area, so really not watching out for a chance of showers and storms in the valley. It is possible we see an isolated shower or storm into the mountains and some areas of the Magic Valley, but all that depends on is if they can get any moisture drawing in from the south. The Treasure Valley will not for today. So look for mostly sunny skies, but much more comfortable temperatures, and mainly the mid to upper 80s. I do think a couple areas like Mountain Home, probably Glens Ferry as well, reaching the lower 90s. West Central Mountains, same thing. Very comfortable today. 76 McCall, 79 Donnelly. Slight chance of a storm, but mainly for the Boise Mountains, not so much up toward the Long Valley area, Riggins, Council, areas like that. 84 Stanley today, 86 Sun Valley. Pretty warm because they'll still be ahead of that approaching cold front, drawing in the warmer air from the south and also a little bit of moisture, so a slight chance of a late day storm. Same thing for most of the Magic Valley. Shoshone and Burley are into the low 90s this afternoon. Twin at 87, Gooding 85. Treasure Valley warms up as well. We're sunny and seasonable, low 90s Tuesday, but upper 90s sadly for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and mid 90s Saturday and Sunday.
But we're still not seeing triple digits on there, which is good.
We're not, but we're coming very close. We'll keep an eye on that as we hit the middle of the week.
And I guess it just depends on where you are as to maybe you might.
Sure. The main thing is that we're still not getting any rain, which we desperately need.
We do.
So,
All right.
Cross our fingers for that one.
For sure. The time now is